Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. If it's weird that I'm cutting these up in a weird place, it's because number one, I don't know where the to be continued is, and number two, my voice has been real shit. I've been coughing up a storm this week. I'm only just hoping I don't have anything weird. So far, so good, but I don't know where this cough came from, and it's pissing me off. Just like this man is. Now, who the fuck is this guy? Let's figure it out. All right.
That night, I was up on top of Mount Pony Pony, the mountain next to the inner sanctum. I hate crowds, I climbed up there to pray in peace.
He's already told us this, but we're going through it again.
I know it's a no-no, but since there was no one around, I used my binoculars to spy on the right of the inner sanctum. That's when I saw the accused stab the high priest with a dagger.
He didn't see shit. I didn't expect there to be any witnesses way up there. But I didn't remember doing that at all. I know. I have a feeling the witness is lying. First of all, in the last one, didn't we I kind of surmised that, how the hell would he have seen anything? Number one, he's on a mountain that's way freaking lower than the other one. Do we have a picture of that? I believe we do somewhere. Here. Now look at this. He's saying that he's on that one on the left, right? He's saying that he looked from there, with binoculars into that. Nuh-uh, look, there's a prayer curtain, and when we were investigating, we realized that also had a door to it. You can see that it's open now, but it actually closed. Because when we were investigating, I remember that being a thing. There's ain't no way that he saw that, so I guarantee you that I have to present this, but I don't know where. So let's see, let's reread those and make sure we know which one. I am going to press them, though, just to see what he says. I should take another look at the court record. I just did. We're good. Okay, let's see. That night I was up at the top of the mountain next to the inner sanctum. All right, tell me everything, because maybe he'll lead us to where we have to put it. Are you sure you're not mistaken, Mr. Immis? Anonymous Immis. This is weird. Was it really Mount Pony Pony that you climbed?
Oh, I'm sure it was a really pony-ish mountain.
What does that even mean? I don't know. It had ponies on it. Like My Little Ponies.
You know, now that I think about it, it was a mighty fine view.
Uh-huh. This guy's so weird. I hate crowds, so I climbed up there to pray in peace.
Hold it!
Tell me more about that. Does that even count? If you hate crowds, why bother climbing to the top? Couldn't you have just as easily prayed at the bottom of Mount Pony Pony?
Wrong, bucko! This is a once-a-year epic event! I wanted to pray as close as the actual thing as possible.
If you're so gung-ho about it, why didn't you go pray at the Plaza of Devotion? Like I said, I hate crowds. I wanted to pray in peace. He's afraid of the COVID. I get it, listen. It's a thing. Oh, Holy Mother, why do I only get the annoying ones? Listen, to be fair, you are not the only person in this series that has gotten the annoying ones. Everyone else has too.
And my burning faith demanded that I climb up the mountain closest to the inner sanctum. Also, I know it's a no-no, but since there was no one around...
I mean, pressing this seems weird, but I'll do it anyway. Whatever. Since nobody was around, there is nobody who can corroborate your actions either.
Hee-ho! You're exactly right!
In that case, Mr. Immis, let me ask you this. Was there a reason that you didn't want to be seen? That's a good question, too.
About that. If you get caught climbing the surrounding mountains on the day of the rite, you can get in big trouble.
Well, you just told everyone that you did it. Okay. That's it?
Yeah, it's totally embarrassing getting yelled at when you're a grown-up.
True. Happens to me all the time. Listen, I drive my husband crazy. You guys know that I do. Yeah, you're a real grown-up, all right. Listen, it's okay to be a kid. A little bit.
Since no one was around, I lost all inhibition and took my pants off. Oh, shit.
I used my binoculars. Is this what we want to put it on? What happens when we press this? You had a pair of binoculars with you? That's pretty convenient. You weren't planning to spy on the right all along, were you? Oh, here we go.
Actually, I just happened to have them for bird watching.
Bird watching my fucking ass, sir. Bird watching, huh? I see. You're not going to keep pressing him on this? He's sketchy as heck, but I don't really have anything I can really sink my teeth into yet. Oh, ew. No, Phoenix, we're not talking about him, are we? No, come on. You can do better than that. We're still trying to get in the Utah up in here. Look, we're gonna win him over, I swear. Oh, okay then. I think Maya is like hinting that that's the one we probably want to use.
I love the great outdoors. That's just the kind of guy I am. A guy called Anonymous TBD.
Oh, jeez. Same, Phoenix. He's really starting to get on my nerves. Yeah, same.
As I looked through my binoculars, I couldn't believe what was unfolding before me.
I can't tell which one we want to press it on. Is it that last one or this one? Because it still says here that he saw the accused. I saw the accused stab the high priest with a dagger.
Hold it!
Tell me about that. Did you really see what you say you did? I'm not sure.
Are you saying I'm lying about it?
Yeah? Yes.
Well, I'm not. It's the itch permanently in this old noggin.
But I didn't do what you say I did. I didn't even get a chance to touch the dagger on the day of the rite.
What do I know of that? All I know is what I saw. I've never seen you before in my life. What possible reason could I have to lie?
I don't know, maybe someone's paying you. This is a mess. Which one, though? I guess it doesn't matter. We have room for both if we fuck up. Alright, Alright, let's go through it's either the 4th or the 5th. It's either the last or the one before it. It's either this one, I used my binoculars to spy on the right, or that's when I saw. I'm gonna try this one because he's saying specifically that he used binoculars to see into it, but I think we know that that's not possible because of the curtain that was there. So let's, I think this is probably what we would want to show. Do we have anything else? The poster? We don't, right? No, we don't. Oh, wait, no, wait, I'm stupid. We have this right here. Oh, I was gonna present the poster and everything. A curtain around the perimeter of the sanctum, isolating it from the outside world. The entrance was shut. That's where we saw the thing that said the entrance. Oh, sir. Why the fuck you lying? Stop lying to me, dude. Your Majesty. I had my doubts about this bushy bearded witness, but now I know we can't trust him.
What? You ain't judging me solely on my bodacious beard, are you?
Little bit. Little bit. Not at all, Mr. Immis. It's much more than your sketchy appearance. It's your sketchy testimony. Get him, Phoenix.
His testimony, you say?
Yes. Recall how the inner sanctum was that day. Specifically, that it was completely enclosed by the ritual curtain.
Why, yes, I believe you're right.
The curtain would have completely blocked the witness's view from Mount Pony Pony. Therefore, he couldn't possibly have seen the murder happen. I really like this music here. A lot.
Mr. Immis, have you been knowingly making false statements to the court?
Put him in jail, just like you do with everybody. Listen, I can't be the only one on the line here. Get this guy out of here.
You got me.
Well, that's not funny.
The witness will lower his voice. I didn't actually see the accused herself.
Great, then why the fuck are you up here? He didn't actually see the accused himself. Why wouldn't I use to bring him up here if he's that stupid? I don't. It doesn't seem like a move that he would make. What's that supposed to mean? Let me set the record straight, I beg you. Oh, God, I can only imagine how that's gonna go. Okay, now what? Oh, gee, get this guy out of here. Man, I'd only give him one chance. Then get the fuck out. The night of the murder amended. Okay. I saw their shadowy silhouettes projected against the ritual curtain. Bitch, no, you did not. The figures were created by the light of the full moon on that clear and still night. She was just a shadow, but I could tell it was the accused reverse gripping the dagger. Not the reverse grip again. You would not have seen such detail like that. You would have only just seen a couple of blobs, sir. Really? Shadows, that's what you saw? That's right. Well, that still could have been anybody.
I could see what was going on by the shadows projected onto the ritual curtain. In the future, Mr. Immis, I would rather you offer up accurate testimony from the start. Oh, forgive me, my main man, Mr. Majesty. Chalk it up to my fuzzy memory.
Which is why you shouldn't be up here in the first place. Though he saw but shadows, it is still valuable. Testimony. Says who? What are you on? What is this game right now? You have to be kidding me. What are we gonna do? All I can think of is press everything to look for inconsistencies between the actual right and what Mr. Amos says he saw. The actual right? What does that mean?
Now then, the defense may cross-examine the witness once more.
Wait, the actual right. Do we have something that says that? Rights guide right here. High priest, staging area, priestess, full moon curtain. Full moon curtain. The purification rite is 3-part ceremony held where the moon is directly over the summit of Mount Pony Pony. Wait a minute, if it's over the well, yeah, it shows that in the picture too. Look, it's over that other thing right there. So if the moon is over that, would he be able to see it correctly? Like if the moon's directly over you, like overhead lighting, then it wouldn't have cast a shadow at all. Unless you start saying the lanterns did that. It begins to blah, 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 dons the robes. I wonder if that's it. Right, comes so close to days later after noontime. That didn't happen. Yeah, look, the moon's there, not over the stage itself. I wonder. Thing is, where do we put that? I'm not sure. We have to look again. Well, we have to press things and see. Okay. That's got to be it, though. Truly, right? The moon would have to be near the other stage to get what he's saying, as far as shadows. Saw their shadowy silhouettes projected against the ritual curtain.
Hold it!
Okay. So what you saw were simply shadows?
That's right. Those shadow figures on that bright white curtain. They showed through plain as day. I could see everything that happened.
But Miss Faye and Abbott and me were at the top of a mountain late at night. The only light up there was coming from 4 small lanterns. How could the shadows have been projected that clearly onto the curtain? Oh, and the next testimony is where he talks about the moon, right?
No wonder people harp on you lawyers. You're always so dang skeptical. The lanterns weren't the only source of light, you know?
No, I think this is where I think we get him right here. I don't even think I need to press it, do I? I might need to. Well, no, because he says it. Figures were created by the light of the full moon. The light of the full moon? What's the next one? She was just a shadow, but I could tell it was the accused. By the light of the full moon on that clear... That doesn't really say anything, though, does it? All right, let me press this one. He's not saying that the moon was over them. You claim to have seen shadowy figures that were projected onto the ritual curtain? But did you really see them, Mr. Amos?
Of course I did. The bright moonlight projected them onto that curtain. Clear as day.
Maybe this is what I need.
It was like watching a scene out of a horror movie from my front row seat on Mount Pony Pony.
I guess the moon does shine a bit brighter when you're way up there. Yeah, but not if it's over you. Maya, do you recall how bright the moon was? I remember that there weren't any clouds and that the moon was definitely out. But I don't remember if it could cast any shadows. Oh, I think that's the hint right there. Yeah, okay. Okay, thanks. I'm gonna put it on that statement then. We can't deny the moon was really bright, which means it's possible that it was bright enough to cause shadows. Oh, wait, well, he's saying no, though.
I remember just like it happened.
Hang on, I just have a suspicion. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna present it. Worst case scenario, got 3 more tries after if it doesn't work. Try this.
Objection!
Oh, shit, yes. So the moon was over him, right? You saw silhouettes projected by the moonlight? Boy, don't even try it, dude. I know all about the damn moon. Sorry, but that's not possible.
What do you mean? How is it not possible that it was totally possible? That's impossible.
Oh, I think I'm gonna need a logicalese translation on that. Let's look at this rights guide, shall we, Mr. Amos? The rite is held when the moon is directly over the summit of Mount Pony Pony. What are you, the Swedish chef now? Oh shit, maybe, I mean, he kind of looks like him a little bit. Maybe I should just give him that voice. So if the moon was shining from the west, any shadows would have been cast eastward. But Mr. Amos was standing to the west of the inner sanctum on Mount Pony Pony.
Oh, holy mother.
That's right. Our witness here couldn't have seen any shadowy figures on that curtain. Oh, bro, now what are you gonna do?
No way! Perhaps it was the sacred flames of the lanterns that cast the shadows he saw?
I'm afraid not. I inspected them during my investigation, but the flames were too small to cast the crisp, distinct figures that he's claiming to have seen.
What? I did see those silhouettes, really!
But how could he, Nick? Wait a minute, though. Stop the press. Wait, whoa. If he did see them, really? If he saw them, guess where he was? Guess where he was? If he saw them, he was on the other side of the curtain on the east side, right? Because if the moon was up in the west over the mountain and he saw shadows for real, he was on the side of that damn mountain on the other side, seeing them through the curtain. That could be a possibility. Maybe he was someplace where they were visible. Yes, Phoenix, here we fucking go. Wait, don't tell me. Oh, shit. It was him, maybe? Gee, I just thought he was like some fool. Your Majesty. If Mr. Amos really did see those shadows, it brings a brand new fact to light. Haha, get it? To light? That was funny, Phoenix.
And that would be?
The brand new fact that comes to light if Mr. Amos really did see those shadows is... he was somewhere else. It's right there. I'm picking it because that feels right. That feels right to me. He wasn't where he claimed to be at the time of the murder.
Oh, then where do you propose the witness was?
Someplace where he could have seen the shadow figures naturally. Wait, you mean... oh yeah, girl, I mean it. Oh, here we fucking go. None of the mountains east of the inner sanctum are close enough for a good view. He had to have been on that mountain. That leaves only one place he could have clearly seen the shadows from.
And where might that be?
This is where Mr. Amos was at the time of the murder. Plaza of Devotion, the High Priest don't know. I mean, they just give the whole mountain as an answer, so that's what I'm gonna pick. The inner sanctum. Oh, shit. Okay, how is he gonna explain this one? Mr. Amos was at the inner sanctum just outside the curtain on the east side. That's the only place from which you could have seen the shadowy figures. No. Oh, your underwear too, baby? Okay, let's go. Really? Well, I didn't even think of that.
But wasn't the inner sanctum off limits to all but the victim and the accused?
And the third party who was there, you mean? Yeah, remember, we've still got that theory going, too. I get the feeling that a subject prosecutor Submati would rather not touch right now. I got something he can touch, though. For real. Girl, you want to? Come on, think about it. You can have a thought about it. I'll give you some time.
You mean...
That's right. This witness was at the scene of the crime. Which means that he is the mysterious third party we saw during the divination seance. He could be the one who dressed as Lady Kira and killed the High Priest. Shit, what now? It's still a little far-fetched, but we do have a third-person option, and he said he saw shit. He could just be walking into it. No one but the two participants were allowed anywhere near the inner sanctum. And the only way up there are the stairs that start down at the Plaza of Devotion. So tell me, how do you propose the witness entered that sacred space? Oh, he must have, I haven't thought that far ahead. Me neither, but we gotta think of something.
The sanctum has sheer cliffs on 3 sides and a steep towering rock face on the other. No one could have made it there by climbing the faces of those cliffs.
His Majesty speaks true. I'm still wondering about, like, flinging over from somewhere. That's what I'm still wondering from. You know, like the jail that's on top of it. Remember, we know about that as well. And we also saw, didn't we see like the prayer flags on one of the sides of the place that were all messed up that maybe could have been used for a rope or something? I think that's all going to come into play. To say Mr. Amos was at such an inaccessible location is but a bid to tarnish his credibility. What do you mean credibility? For one, he's an amnesiac. For two, he just got caught lying twice. Girl, what you saying? What you talking about? Is that not right?
Right! I wasn't at the inner sanctum, no sir, no how. At least I'm pretty sure I wasn't.
What do you mean you're pretty sure? Then, what about those silhouettes you claim to have seen?
I'm starting to think I've been imagining things.
Oh, he's gonna walk it back now, is he? Of course.
But this is insane.
So your whole testimony's for nothing. I knew we couldn't trust that lawyer. What?
He's trying to frame the witness.
Yeah, but I didn't do shit. What? Witness is not credible.
That's what Judge Judy would say. Peace, peace, I say.
This is impossible. Unless I can show how we got to the inner sanctum. It just looks like I'm trying to slander him. I believe in you, Nick. Rah, rah, sis boom bah, fight, fight, Phoenix Wright. Aw, girl, you're the only one cheering. Just look at the accused. Has she no shame? What's your problem, lady? Phoenix Wright is very trustworthy, I'll have you know. Yeah, Maya not afraid to go to bat for me. Girl, she's the best. She's just shouting out into the fucking gallery. Let's go, girl. I do the same thing.
She's got some nerve for a criminal. I bet that lawyer poisoned her mind.
What the fuck? Please, Maya, you're only making it worse. I appreciate the vote of confidence, but it's probably best to keep it to yourself for now.
I would advise the defense to think carefully before making any more sudden outbursts.
Yes, Your Majesty. Well, if I wasn't the bad guy before, I definitely am now. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Now, Mr. Amos, I would like you to think back carefully before you testify next about where you were that night. Pick a good lie, that's what he's saying. What the fuck could he possibly have to say that's left? That's the thing. Oh, jeez. I wasn't at the inner sanctum. Okay, I believe you, girl. Let's go.
I was never at the inner sanctum, I tell you. That much I am sure of, even with a fuzzy memory.
Besides, it would have been impossible to get there in the first place.
Boy, you lawyers sure are scary.
Wait, that's it? That's it. Oh, all right. I guess it might have been impossible for him to get to the inner sanctum like he claims, but... Now will you desist in trying to frame this innocent witness? No? Yeah, I'd like to see you explain how he got up there. What if he came down? I wonder if we're gonna have a way to say that.
Mr. Wright, is it not time to end these cross-examinations?
Hell no, I ain't done. No, I'm gonna sit here till the end of time. With you, sir. A moment of desperation leads to 100 million years of torment. It means that for each moment a sinner spends struggling to deny their sins, 100 million years of torment are added to their time in hell. I'll see you there. No, I probably won't. He won't be there. Kernism is the strictest religion ever. And just so you know, you've already accrued 200 million extra years. Wow. Plus the 500 million years I started with, that's 700 million. Oh, sure. What's another 200 million, give or take? Well, it's a big deal to me. I can't keep saying that the witness was there at the inner sanctum if I can't prove it. The problem is, how am I going to do that? I don't know. We'll just press everything until we figure out something. All right, let's see, because I didn't see anything out right there that made me think. Right, okay. It's never at the inner sanctum, I tell you.
Well, tell me more.
Are you going to? You sure you weren't there?
Well, I'm sure of it. You're deeply skeptical. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, are all lawyers always like this?
Most certainly. They always try to pin crimes on innocent witnesses without any proof whatsoever, and that is a bold-faced lie, sir. They are no better than bacteria or viruses. Wow!
You mean he's contagious? He's gonna give me lawyeritis.
I almost 90% read that as lawyer tits. I just want to put that out there. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. We need to know! Stop eating all those lizards!
Oh, that was a close one.
Stop that!
He almost put me there at the scene of the crime when I wasn't even there.
Oh, now you're gonna go for that, huh? That much I'm sure of, even with a fuzzy memory.
Hold it!
Okay. You just said that your memory was fuzzy.
I sure did. What's the big deal?
I'll tell you what. Your testimony isn't very credible if your memory of the event is fuzzy.
Oh, no worries there. My memory may be fuzzy, but I'm very clear on one thing.
Here we go again.
If you asked me whether or not I remember what I did that night, I'd say I do. In short, you are confident that your testimony is true? Is that correct, Mr. Amos?
Exactly. Guess you don't get to be a judge for nothing. So in closing, I can clearly say that I was totally not there. Oh no. I still don't have anything. It'd be impossible to get there in the first place. Tell me more about why. I wonder if it really was impossible for you to get to the inner sanctum. If you have something to say, just say it. Okay, ready for this? He's Spider-Man. What do you think about that? No? It could work. Couldn't there have been another way to get there? A way that wouldn't have attracted attention?
No, there isn't.
Which means there is.
Perhaps the defense would share its theory with us.
I don't even have a wild guess, let alone a theory, though. Listen, we've been in that situation before, haven't we? Time to reach into my bag of bluffs. Almost read that as butts. I'm in a place today. It's a weird place. To reach the inner sanctum without attracting any attention, he climbed up the cliff. He came from the plaza. I've been saying this since the start. Especially since we know that there is a prison above the inner sanctum. Think about what we know. The poster, the prayer flags that were messed up that maybe were used as some kind of rope. And there's a prison right above it. And wasn't there also a prison breakout? Come on. That's gonna be the one I pick. Maybe you fell from the sky? Yeah, but how are we gonna prove that? That's the thing.
The lawyer thinks he's a comedian now.
I was wondering what crazy theory you would propose next. I'm about to propose to you. Defense, let's hear it. Mr. Amos could have, parachuted down. Wait, what? Phoenix? Wait, no, give me a choice at least, so I can say what I really want. We already know the weather was clear and there was no wind to speak of. Perfect weather for skydiving, I'd say. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Now that you have been backed into a corner, your delusions grow ever more delusional. The inner sanctum is on a tiny ledge upon a sheer cliff over 2,000 meters tall. One misstep and a skydiver would soon find themselves in the Twilight Realm. No, he definitely fell from the top.
Yeah, I don't care how still the wind was. Even I couldn't have made the jump.
Wait, what's this building on top of the sacred mountain? Phoenix, you don't remember? That is Royal Penitentiary number 4. Oh, right. Princess Rafe mentioned that there was a prison up there. And that's where he came from, I think. How do you get your prisoners up there anyway? By helicopter, but only with authorization from the Minister of Justice. He is the only one who can approve flights that pass over the inner sanctum. Oh, I see. Mountain range poster updated. Poster and a photograph of the entire inner sanctum in Mount Pony Pony area. Does it show that now, then? Might I also add, defense, that no parachute or any other equipment necessary for skydiving have been found.
Are you saying I flew down there by flapping my arms? I may be an incredible dude, but even I'm not capable of that.
Well, please add that statement to your testimony. Okay, here we go. It's not like I can fly through the air either. It's not like I can fly through the air either. Hang on a minute. I'm not presenting anything. I just want to look at what was updated. I'm assuming the picture just is updated to show the thing on top. Yeah, okay. We obviously have to either press this or put something on this. Oh my gosh, I'm really sorry. Inner sanctum photo. Oh, here. What do these say again? Prayer flags found outside of the ritual curtain. They've been sewn together in a long banner, which I feel is usually normal. But look at the way they're sewn together. When they say banner, I would think a long line of flags, which is how they're usually shown. But this almost looks like it's a balloon or some kind of like, you know, big enough of a quilt or something to kind of break your What if I present this? I can't fly through the air. I think this is a risk, but I'm gonna do it. I think this is risky. What about that? I'm presenting him.
Objection!
Oh shit, yes? It could have been a thing where you could present it there or after you pressed it. Maybe I should have pressed it to see what he'd say. Mr. Amos is right. He couldn't have skydived down there without any gear.
Well now, finally come around, have you? Now you see that I couldn't have possibly been there at the inner sanctum.
Right. If you didn't have any gear, that is. Oh, here we go.
What on earth are you talking about?
That overreaction is a dead giveaway that I'm on the right track. Yeah, he's sweating. Look at this piece of evidence.
Those are prayer flags, are they not?
Yes, but they have been sewn together to create one big banner. A banner that could also function like a parachute. Okay, so it is like the parachute style.
Hakuna!
Matata? The people of Kurain are so used to seeing prayer flags that the police didn't even think twice about these flags during their investigation. No, don't give me those. No, this cannot be. Are you getting upset there, girl? The witness landed at the inner sanctum by using these prayer flags as a parachute. Is that not right, Mr. Immis? Let's see what he did.
There's no way out. I'm surrounded.
What? Mr. Immis?
All this talk's jogged my memory. I guess I was there at the inner sanctum after all.
Wait, he just admitted it? What? Oh, he didn't think that was gonna happen. Oh shit. Yo, here we fucking go. Now what? As I suspected, there were 3 people there that night. You did it, Nick. You weren't wrong after all.
Thanks.
What did you think I was gonna be? Oh man. Mr. Immis, you were the one disguised as Lady Kira that night, weren't you? Yeah, really?
Well, no way, no how. It's like this. Oh yeah. I was only there at the inner sanctum by accident.
By accident.
Exactly. And that thing's not a parachute, it's a homemade paraglider.
But what's the difference? A paraglider? You're telling me that you could fly using that patchwork mess of material.
It may not look like much, but it's as sturdy as can be. I rode the wind like an eagle, going higher and higher from my earthly launching point. But then something happened that forced me to land at the inner sanctum.
So you just happened to land there? You expect me to believe that?
Now, please calm yourself, Mr. Wright.